There's been a lot of conversation lately about the minimum wage hike proposed in California to $15 an hour. And I have to tell you, I'm not in favor of it. Not for all jobs. I'm just going to come straight out and say it. I'm not in favor of it for all jobs. The businessman, the small businesses, they cannot sustain $15 an hour. Not with Affordable Care Act. They can't do it.
I'm for it. I'm 100% for it.
Who's going to pay for it, Madison?
You know, sometimes people live. You got to learn to minimize.
But
in some way.
Who's going to eat that cost?
Well, you know what they're going to do is, this is what I was told. They're going to, so say for McDonald's,
Yes.
the burger that's $1.50, or the Big Mac that you would usually get that's $3 is now going to be $3.75.
No, it's going to be $5.
Right.
You
Yeah,
can't go from
it's gotta
$8
go
an
up.
hour
You know
to
what?
$15 an hour
And I'm
to
for
$3.
that because if it should cost $5 to
15
go out and eat McDonald's,
But
because
that's
then
what-
you go home and make a meal instead.
Okay, but you like Whole Foods. So Whole Foods now, that garlic
is
mashed
true.
potato is going to go from $6 to $16 an hour because you're going to pay.
I believe Whole Foods is already paying their employees a substantial amount of money
Trader
anyway.
Joe's.
Same with
So wait,
Costco.
Trader-
Same with Costco. Costco pays their
Costco is too.
employees a minimum. I think it's 14 a minimum,
If
right?
the amount is
An hour.
already high, should they make it even higher, or should it just sustain and stay the same?
Well, look.
If you're already getting paid $18 and then, you know, they're going to add another $3 to it, then what's the point of getting a degree? I can be a grocery store clerk.
All right. Well, me personally, I think that if someone is going to go to college, it should not always be about how much money they're going to earn when they get out.
Then why do you go?
Education should be about passion. What are you passionate about? Are you going there because you want to be able to
But we want to
help
be able
find
to
a cure
pay
for
rent
hold
when
on.
we
Do you want to go to
graduate.
college to help find a cure for cancer and do research, or do you want to go to college so that you can make $100,000 a year? What's your motive behind getting an education? Why are you choosing a profession? Are you choosing a profession because you want to make money? How many women have we had on this show this year talk about, I was a corporate executive.
Correct.
I was in corporate. I made lots of money. I hated my life.
Correct. Then, okay.
Right?
They have said that. True. But then,
Did she need a college degree? That we had a lady on here
No.
earlier. Did she need a college degree to make hats? That's her passion.
okay. But
Sorry.
okay.
No, it's
but
good.
so that, what, you.
Hold
you-
on, but I see both
Okay, tell me.
sides to this.
Right.
Obviously, it's so complex.
Right, it is,
There's
it is.
10 sides
Here's the
to
thing.
this. In the elections, every single state that wanted a minimum wage increase voted on that. So that goes to show that a majority of Americans do want it. Every
Yeah.
state that
That's
haven't
big.
just
But
voted
I
on the
don't-
election.
you have
to be-
But
the minimum
but like
wage-
you said, is it going to help the small businesses? I don't know. The unemployment rate might go down. There's that argument too. People are arguing that.
Right, but
minimally.
a minimum wage should be able to help you to live minimally.
But my thing is,
and
we
people can't live minimally.
right, but
unless
Madison, what we're
it's a
trying to
certain
say is
amount.
we
They
live in
truly can't.
California. What about the person who lives in Nebraska or somewhere else where living is less than where we're living at right now?
Okay, yeah, all right. I got you.
Well,
Because
hold on.
here, hold on.
You've been talking. Let me say something to you. We're missing the point here, ladies. Everybody in here goes out to eat. Okay, so already
don't.
you're paying certain. Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
you
it's
can't.
true.
Okay,
You
you
minimize.
you pay surcharges. You pay taxes.
Yes.
You're already paying. Now I have to pay an additional amount for minimum wage. I'm not saying that people shouldn't live, but what I am saying is now you're penalizing me. Because that surcharge, we can talk big if we want to, it's coming back to the consumer.
It is.
And
Yeah.
I
The
do
middle
not
class
agree
worker.
that I'm going to pay $15
class.
for somebody to flip at McDonald's.
that's changed
I
now.
think it should be by classification. I don't think it should
Well,
just be
look,
across the board.
here's what it will do in some ways. If you did it across the state of California, let's say there are less populated areas, and they're also going to make $15 an hour. Well, what that might do is take someone who is living in a highly populated area and go, why am I staying here in the slums where I have to live with 6 other people in order to barely survive? And I can move to this rural area where I might actually be able to own a piece of property, where I might actually be able to have a home, where I might only have to live with somebody I really care about. And it'll take congestion out of one part of the state and spread it out because everybody is going to make something that's going to help them earn a living.
All right.
So
I'm gonna
does
ask you
that
a
mean
question.
the wages go up for the person who does have a degree?
Now, hold on, Madison. Danielle, Celeste, Amber, Natalia, I want you to answer. Does passion pay bills? Does passion pay your bills?
Passion isn't about like paying bills.
I'm asking.
It's not about
Does
paying bills.
passion pay your bills?
It doesn't pay the bills.
It does not pay the
It's a
bills.
combination. It's a
Okay,
combination
right.
of your passion
Yes.
with the business skills that you need to promote it.
Absolutely, because the
You're not
lady
gonna
who makes
stick with
those
a job
beautiful
if you're
hats,
miserable
the lady
about
was
it.
here talking about her hair. Her passion is paying her bills.
Yeah.
Her passion is paying her bills.
Absolutely.
Because you were making the argument that you know, your education and, you know, you have to pursue what is passionate. That's all fine and dandy, but it's a lot of people who are making $8 an hour who have a passion, but they're not, for whatever reason, they're not doing something with it. So all I'm saying is, why is 15 the magic number? 1. 2, I recognize that people are in poor situations, but it's more than just, because once we raise it 15, then it has to be 20. You're still going to have to live.
My mom works 40 hours a week. She's 65 years old, almost 65. And she works in a kitchen sweating all day. And she does not earn enough money to be able to go live on her own.
Did she ever follow her passion that you talked about? Was there ever a time in her life where she could have done something different?
I can't answer for her.
You don't make enough
But
money to
I'm just
live.
saying she doesn't make enough
passion
money
is
to
a
live on her
luxury.
own. We have to live together.
Well, let's just be
it's
honest,
not her
though.
choice.
Bread
She
is
has
not
to.
a dime anymore.
Yeah.
Bread is not cheap
Nobody eats
anymore.
bread
so-
anymore anyway because everyone's gluten-free.
Danielle, I think we'll be talking about this for a very long time. Thank you for watching Every Way Woman.
Yeah.
We can still go at